So, you're one of the founding chefs of the Black
Yes.
Chef series.
Yes.
Can you tell us why you started this?
I started it because for a long time, you know, in many kitchens, fine dining kitchens, and throughout my career, I was the only African American in the kitchen. And so, you know, now that I have my own restaurant and I've had my own business for several years, it's always something that I've wanted to do. I want to sort of celebrate black chefs in the kitchen and African American chefs, but also create some sort of a platform where there's awareness of these chefs, you know, and it's very difficult work, and, you know, artists want to be recognized and noticed. So that's the primary reason, was to make sure that there was something out there where we celebrated African American chefs. And sort of our cultural cooking as well. You know, that's very important to me, especially here at Blue Jean. You know, the work we do has always some cultural relevance, you know, ancestors, you know, all the way back to slavery, you know, of course. So that's important to me, and it's important that I show that in my food and you know, the art that we do.
I'm celebrating, I think, 36 or 37 years now of being in the world of culinary art. So, yeah, and I mean, I started out places like McDonald's and pizza joints and being a delivery boy and a dishwasher, and, you know, I've done every job in addition to owning multiple places, and, you know, and now today I own my place, and what was I doing today? Washing stuff and doing cartage and no cooking for my own restaurant, just cleaning. So, yeah. Best time for me is those first couple of hours in the morning cooking, when no one's around, where it's just me and the food and a little music, and I'm like truly my happiest. And then I don't have people asking me questions, I don't have to think about, you know, I can just sort of look at my list and say, okay, I'm gonna do this and do that and knock this out. And so it's really, when I just get to be a cook, that's what I really love. You know, we as chefs and as restaurant owners, we whine about a whole list of things, but in reality, we go home every night at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and say, oh God, that was good, I like that today, and man, I cooked something really, really cool today. And you know, for me now, having that opportunity to pass a lot of knowledge on, because I have something, after so many years of cooking professionally, I actually have something valid to say, because I've earned that spot in my career. It's great to be able to pass that information along, and it's wonderful to watch young cooks sort of look at something, and for me to do something in my insanity, and for them to get what I'm doing, and for that spark to light up, and then to just unravel because they've seen something that they couldn't have ever dreamed of. And you know, that makes me feel good. I think that's beyond just getting to cook by myself. I think that the second thing is really having that opportunity to mentor young chefs. So,
Thank you.
You know.
Black Chef Series gets noticed more and more every day, which is nice. More and more, that means more and more chefs get noticed every day, which is even nicer. You know, people ask for it. This year we're expanding. We're going to different cities. So we're going to do it monthly, whereas we used to compress the series in the summer. Now we're going to do it once a month, and we're going to do it year round. And we're also going to travel, which is something that people requested, you know, that we go to these different food towns where black chefs are hanging out, and you know, show them a little love as well. So next month we're actually going to be in Detroit. In November we're looking at LA, so it's going to be pretty cool. So our third year, I think, is going to be our best year.